Well, our whole approach is going to be very focused. India believes in peace and amity, but if repeated terrorism will be done, killing our people with impunity, by asking their religion, we'll have to pay a cost. And the world must speak in one voice, because terrorism is now a cancer. I am in Paris. France also suffered. USA suffered. England suffered. Belgium suffered. In all these, the needle is always pointing towards some Pakistani hand. 50 global terrorists designated are based in Pakistan. This Bawalpur, Murid K are notorious camps, and we didn't want to escalate. But if Pakistan reacted, then suffered the consequences. Therefore, there is a need that the world must speak in one voice.
Sure. I think the purpose of our visit is to convey to the French interlocutors the seriousness of the problem of terrorism, international terrorism, state sponsorship of terrorism, and to remind them that this problem is live, it is dangerous, and it affects all countries. And it is therefore imperative that countries like India and France, which are multicultural, democratic, common values, have to cooperate with each other. And the good thing is that the India-France relationship rests on some very solid fundamentals, including not just culture or trade or economic, but some of the most important dimensions of the relationship relate to intelligence sharing, to security cooperation, to the fight against terrorism, against radicalization, extremism, etc. So there is a very solid foundation. The fact is that India has suffered for too long, and the cycle of terrorism is something which is very difficult to live with for India, and to accept the fact that this is in fact India's fate, that every few years we will absorb a terrorist incident, we will absorb loss of innocent lives, and that we have to live with this reality. This is not the normal. The attacks and then the counter response by India, especially the counter response, the basic message of the counter response is that there is a new normal now in India, that terrorism and its sponsors will have to pay a price. And if you look at the record of the way India has been a victim, and if you look at the record of how all of this has been documented, even in the Security Council, resolutions 1267 particularly, it is extraordinary. It is not India saying all of this. It is the world body, the Security Council, which has recognized there are names and details of Pakistani-based leaders, groups. There's a whole literature out there. So the fact that Pakistan has become and is and remains the source of this terrorism is something which is not what India alone is saying. So these are some of the messages which we will bring across.
Consequently, Pakistan is diverting so many issues of their own internal problems. The economy is very bad situation in Pakistan. Poverty is there. In order to survive, any political party who is coming to the power there, they are using this Kashmir issue as one of the issue. For that, they are to divert the thing. They are having the terrorist camps. They cannot face our Indian army. Many times they failed in the war. Therefore, their only opportunity they are taking to see that that terrorists can be used and send this kind of elements to the border and Indian territory and create problem and thing. You know what happened when recently this nearly 26 people was killed suddenly by the terrorist people, innocent people. And when the Kashmir are going on, at that time they are going the tour. Therefore, it is a high time. Then immediately Modi ji perfectly reacted and smashed all the terrorist camps in Pakistan, which is the root cause for this kind of problem. Therefore, it is the high time Modi ji decided send our Indian delegation to meet in various countries and see the danger of not only India, other countries also going to face due course of time, because this Pakistan's this cunningness and what they are doing, instead of developing of the country, they are only terrorist camps. Therefore, their currency is dangerous for throughout the world. Therefore, we have to meet an Indian delegation. We have come over here to meet France and the people here and the government and also dysphoria of our Indian origin people to convey the message of the Modi of our Indian government to see that this kind of terrorism must not be allowed in the Pakistan.